afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's week going? It's one day before Friday. Hopefully, you're all in a better mood this week. Hopefully, you're all in a good mood this week. What is going on, everybody? It's Red Sox, Yankees, division rivals, big history between these two teams. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching this on X, go over to the X page for this channel, hit the link, join the channel, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road, folks, to 1,000 subscribers. So anybody that is watching this for the first time, make sure you all join in. Let's get to that 1,000 by the end of the season. It'll be an amazing celebration. It'll be amazing for the channel. And make sure you're all hitting those heart emojis down there at the bottom, too. It does really help out with the live stream. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's say what's up to the folks in the chat. John the Beagle Dad, what's up? How's it going? Aiden, what's up, Aiden? How's it going? CT Cards, what's up, CT? How's it going? Nosebleed section, what is going on? Jonathan, what's up? Dev Finch, what is going on? Bronx Bombers, what is going on, Bronx Bombers? How's it going? Good afternoon to you. Who else we got? We got Lou in the building. What's up, Lou? But shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. So, Yankees got a tough 4 games ahead of them. All right, they have a tough 4 games ahead of them. I'm confident that they will play well, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they split the series, honestly, because as we discussed this morning, the Red Sox play the Yankees hard, and the Red Sox have a good team. They have a good team, and they're not to be taken lightly. Of course, that team is run by Alex Cora. Despite how you feel about him, he's an excellent manager, so you can't say anything bad about him as far as him as a manager. Players go out there and they perform for him. They do. You got to give credit where credit is due. And honestly, Boston has helped the Yankees out this week by beating the Orioles. So, the Yankees are still able to be in first place by a game and a half, but hopefully they can build on that lead, but they have to win those games. And obviously Baltimore needs to lose. So we'll see what happens in this series. All right. But tonight's series, you have, let me just make sure I get the first name right. Cooper Criswell for the Boston Red Sox pitching tonight against Nestor Cortes. It's going to be a good matchup, I would say. Cooper Criswell, 6-4 record with a 4.11 ERA, 66 strikeouts. Nestor Cortes, 9-10 with a 3.97 ERA with 147 strikeouts. Now, with that being said, what do you all think? What are you all thinking for Nestor Cortes? Do you think Nestor Cortes has a fire lit under him after pitching out of the bullpen, and with his recent comments about how he felt about being put in the bullpen, because he wasn't happy with that decision, but still did what he had to do? So what do you all think about Nestor's start? I'm not going to get into predictions, but what do you all think? Do you guys think that he'll have a fire under him? So let me know what you all think. And I know a few other folks came into the chat. Let me say what's up to those folks in the chat as well. Jace Pierre, what's up? Jacob, how's it going, man? How are you feeling? Ronnie Green, good to see you, man. How are you feeling? How are you doing there, Ronnie? Hopefully you're doing well, Ronnie. Shout out to you. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, Daniel Berry? Go check out Daniel Berry. Check him out. Check out his channel. Mr. Barros, always a pleasure to see you. How are you, Mr. Barros? Lou, what is going on, Lou? I see Jeff in the chat. What is going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, but yeah, what are we thinking for Nestor, though? Do we think, with Nestor, again, pitching out of the bullpen in that Cubs game and expressing how he felt about the decision about having him go to the bullpen and come out or pitch out of the bullpen, do you think this is going to light a fire under him? This is a motivator for him to go out there and shove and show the Red Sox what's up tonight? Or are we feeling like this might be one of these other Nestor type of starts where, he's going to give up the long ball and he's going to give up some runs, give up the lead. What are we thinking for Nestor Cortez? Let's I want to see your guys' comments. So Ken says angry Nestor. CT Cards is saying I think Nestor's going to have to dry his tears eventually and come out of the bullpen to help the team. I mean, he said he will. He said he will. True Cowboy, what's up, True Cowboy? Good to see you. And Ronnie, he does get paid to pitch. Absolutely. And he said that. He said he'll do what he needs to do to help the team. He wants to help the team win. So, it's not like he said anything negative about the team that's going to help them, that's going to, make them lose. There's nothing like that. But I do feel as though, Nestor tonight, I think he will come out as a starter. I think he's going to pitch well. I don't know about 6-7 innings, but I'll if I had to say, I'll say 5 innings. But we'll see what happens. Bronx Bombers is saying Nestor should be in the bullpen and settle in before the postseason. He will be good. He is a team player. He is in fact a team player. He is. He always puts his head down. He goes out there, does his job. There's times where he pitches well and looks like 2022 Nestor. There's other games where he goes out and he just doesn't look like himself. He looks like a guy who's never pitched on the mound, right? But after all, he is, a number 5 guy, right? He's not necessarily an ace, but I think he will come out with a fire under him, and I think he'll pitch well tonight. So he's going to pitch well to show the team that he is the workhorse. Yeah, he's got. I think tonight he's got something to prove. What's up, Demon D? How's it going? CT Cards saying 6 innings pitch and keep it under 3 runs. I'd be happy with that. I don't know if he gives up 3. I don't know if he gives up less than 3 runs, but that would be awesome. Mr. Barrow says Nestor will be nasty. Yeah, and that's the thing, Stephen B. He's too inconsistent, exactly. And in the offseason, I was saying, once Garrett Cole came back, right? Nestor would probably be that guy who could go to the bullpen. I know there's talks of potentially Luis Hill or Clark Schmidt. Luis Hill, I can understand because he's never pitched this many innings in his career. Clark Schmidt, I get it because he's pitched out of the bullpen before. But I personally wouldn't put Clark Schmidt back there. Luis Hill makes sense. Nestor to me makes sense. I mean, you could even say, you could even say, potentially, Marcus Stroman, but I don't know. But we'll see if Marcus Stroman is even on the will make the playoff roster. It'll be interesting to see what who's on the playoff roster going. Once the postseason comes around. So, and I see some other comments here. I see D-Train in the building. What's up, D-Train? He says we better bring our A game today because Boston needs the series bad. Indeed, they do. But we need it worse. We have the opportunity to knock them boys out of the playoffs and end their season. Yeah, you're not wrong there, man. You're not wrong there. Yeah. Scott, for sure. The bullpen definitely needs to give, the bullpen is burned out. Nestor definitely needs to give innings. There's no doubt about that. Do you want to let chat know what's happening? What's happening? So Romo? What are you talking about? What's happening in the chat tomorrow? I know you're supposed to be. Are you sending out the cheesecake? Is that what you want me to know? Let them know. Yeah, it's like Torres. He's going to show what he has for other teams, but he's still, in my opinion, he cost the team a lot of money, or he cost himself a lot of money. He cost himself millions of dollars. So, yeah, I can't. I don't know what his contract is going to look like in the offseason, but we'll see what happens. We got the one and only Bernie Williams in the chat. What's up, Bernie? Hill said that his stuff will not translate good in the bullpen. Fair enough. I mean, I'd rather have him in the rotation anyway. I know there's been some talk of maybe him being the closer, but I say no way to that. there's no way I would do that. So that's right, man. One of the best rivalries. Absolutely. So, and we got my guy, the Ace Avenue, in the building. What's up, Ace? How's it going, bro? Shout out to the Ace Avenue. Folks, if you have not subscribed to the Ace Avenue, I don't know what you're doing. Does a really good job calling Yankees games. He does stuff with movies. I know he mentioned something about doing New York Giants content here. So I've had Ace on the show on a couple of occasions, and does, like I said, he loved having him on. Does a really good job. So hopefully, love to have him on some more. Ace, I was going to get in touch with you, and I was going to let you know, Ace, that I am planning on calling the game with you on Sunday, if that's still cool, if that's still a thing. So, yeah, just let me know, man. And I did post a link to Ace's channel. So anybody who is not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see. I see you there. No, I'm not changing my profile pic to cheesecake. I'll just be eating the cheesecake in front of you, in front of all of you. I'm gonna feel bad, but at the same time, I know it's gonna taste so good. Oh man. But cool, Ace. Yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to it. But folks, that's the link right there for the Ace Avenue's YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed, go there, subscribe, click on that link, go show him some support. I would greatly appreciate it, and I know he would absolutely appreciate it too. So thank you all for doing that. Thank you all for doing that. Just get into some of the comments here. So let's see. Off that win last night, the offense will support. Nestor will run support. Hopefully, man. Yeah, the bats got to come through. The lineup is out. We'll talk about the lineup here momentarily. This could potentially be your play lineup in the postseason. I know a lot of people, I'm sure, are happy with this lineup that came out. So I shouldn't have to have anybody complain about the lineup. So you're a couple of our boys are in there. So let's just they just gotta the bats just need to perform. They need to perform. They need to obviously hit, situational hitting, right? If the game goes into extra innings, let's hope the Yankees could come through. They came through yesterday against the Royals. They took 2 out of 3 against the Royals, and the Royals are a tough team. And when they go into the postseason, they're gonna play tough. So the Royals are a team that you just got to watch out for. So you have to watch out for the Royals. The Red Sox, obviously in this series, you don't take the Red Sox lightly. As I said earlier, the Red Sox are a team that you don't mess around with. They're always going to play the Yankees hard, and even with the team that they have this season, they have a good they got a good squad. They have a good squad. So we'll see what happens. My biggest concern with the Yankees as far as their opposing pitchers go, my biggest worry for their opposing pitching is going to be Cutter Crawford. So Cutter Crawford is going to be, I feel like he's going to be a pain against the Yankees, because the last couple of times the Yankees faced him, he pitched well. And, hopefully the Yankees do a better job this time around. But they got to worry about Criswell. So they're capable. But honestly, Patrick, I could see either a series split or 3 out of 4. If they sweep 4 games, cool. Like I'll take that all day. But I'm thinking 3 out of 4 or a split. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, they actually play like a pro team. I know. Whenever this team goes into extra innings, man, it worries the heck out of me. It really does. And yeah, O'Neill and Devers, I mean, though, as far as the bats go, absolutely. Devers, especially. Devers is their David Ortiz right now, man. It's like every time the Yankees went up against David Ortiz, forget it. Forget it. You know, um, I don't like going up against them or against Devers. And O'Neill's been good. They got some bats on that team, man. Ref Snyder, he's another good bat. So Duran, absolutely, Matthew. Duran is no joke either. That's right, True Cowboy. He's saying 3 out of 4. Ronnie's saying a split. What's Ken saying? Ken's saying NFE, make no mistake. The Yankees are in the playoffs now. We are in the dogfight for the AL East. The position could determine how we see it in the postseason. This is true. This is true. Every game right now in the month of September, especially with the Yankees being, contenders, every game this month is a playoff game, in my opinion. So, and that's how they should be approaching these games. And the Red Sox, whether they make it or not, I mean, they're just trying to go out there and prove a point. So, it's gonna be a dogfight this series, but I really believe that. I really do believe that. And their offense is no joke. Yeah, their offense is really good. Yeah, magic number is 7 there, Mr. Barros. Absolutely. And like my boy True Cowboy says, let's hit that like button. Appreciate you. Thank you. Connor Wong. I mean, yeah, they have a lot of good bats. So yeah, they have a lot of good bats. So Yankees pitching needs to be on their A game, and at least the Yankees have their good pitchers going pitching in this series. So hopefully our starting pitching can hold their own against the Red Sox. Now, the matchups, you look at the matchups, you look at the Yankees bats versus Criswell. They've only had some at bats against him, meaning there hasn't been a lot of at bats against Criswell. Jazz Chisholm only had 1 at bat, 1,000 average. Aaron Judge 2 at bats with a 0 average. Anthony Rizzo 1 at bat with a 0 average. Juan Soto 1 at bat with a 0 average. Giancarlo Stanton 2 at bats with a 1,000 average. Gleyber Torres 3 at bats with a 0 average. Verdugo 3 he's not even in the lineup. Dominguez has never faced him. Volpe 3 at bats with a 333 average, and then Austin Wells 2 at bats with a I believe it was a 0 batting average. Never mind, 0 batting average. Now the Yankees bats against our Boston Red Sox bats against Nestor Cortez. So Duran had 7 at bats with a 286 average. Devers 15 at bats with a 267 average. Ref Snyder 16 at bats with a 500 batting average. O'Neill 6 at bats with a 167 average. Gonzalez, their first baseman, 5 at bats with an 800 average. Wong has had 9 at bats with a 333 average. Trevor Story, who's in the lineup tonight, 2 at bats with a 500 batting average. Jensen, their catcher, 7 at bats with a 143 batting average, and a Rafaela, who's another good bat, by the way. I don't know if we mentioned his name, but he's really good too. 4 at bats with a 0 batting average. So there you have it, folks. So some of the Boston bats, they have some experience against against Nestor Cortez. And shout out to Andrew Dang for being a member for 1 month. He says, God bless, been busy lately with school, just got back to, but I'm confident we can win the division. Yeah, no, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah. Do your thing with school, by all means. Yeah, right. Those guys, and I know we're gonna face Tanner Hawk. He's he does pretty well. So, let's see how the Yankees perform against him. But it's going to be a fun matchup. And shout out to Rodney for gifting a Strike Zone membership. Ronnie, you're the man, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But if you are in the chat and you got a membership from Rodney, make sure you thank him. All right. Ronnie just gifted somebody a membership. So again, make sure you thank him if you're in the chat. So very generous as always. So thank you so much, Ronnie. Yes, indeed. And I see Jack in the chat. What's up, Jack? How's it going? Yeah, Trevino is your other favorite player there next to JD Davis, isn't it? CT Cards. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, dude. Okay. And then CT Cards actually sent me a picture of DJ LeMahieu. It's pretty. I was very proud of him. So, but yes, indeed. But let's pull up the lineup, though. Let's pull up the lineup. Mary was quick on sometimes she likes. Yeah. So let's pull up the lineup. I know, Ronnie. I know you. I mess with you, bro. You're the man, Rodney. You're the man. You're my West Coast guy out there in Washington State. So, but let's pull up the lineup here. All right. So here is the lineup. So Gleyber Torres leading off, playing second base. Juan Soto batting second, playing right field. Looks like he'll be playing. It looks like the ankle should be good, hopefully. Aaron Judge batting third, playing center field. Our captain, okay. Austin Wells, our catcher, is batting cleanup behind the dish. Giancarlo Stanton batting fifth. He'll be DHing. Jazz Chisholm Jr. playing third base. He'll be batting sixth. Jason Dominguez is back in the lineup, folks. He'll be batting seventh. He'll be playing left field. Anthony Rizzo batting eighth. He'll be playing first base. And our other Anthony, Mr. Chicken Parm, playing shortstop, batting ninth, is Anthony Volpe. And on the mound today, folks, it is Nestor Cortez. Folks in the chat, let me know how you all are feeling about this lineup. Are you okay with this lineup? Would you change anything with the order? How do you all feel? Ronnie says they finally got it right. CT Cards is feeling the lineup. That's cool. Zanley, yeah, Volpe needs to get it going. Just because you mentioned Anthony Volpe, let's see how he's been doing in the last 15 games. Just to see how Mr. Chicken Parm has been doing. So the more chicken parm he eats, the better he plays, right? So last 15 games, you know what? Last 15 games, his batting average is 294. Last 7 games, not so great. He's hitting 136, but if you look at the last 15, his batting average is 294. So not bad. Not bad. I would keep the speed guys all together. So are you saying Chisholm, Dominguez, Volpe? Would you do it in that order there, Nosebleed? You're okay with it, but CT should pitch? If CT pitches, I'm not watching. Ha! Kidding. All right, Matthew loves the lineup. Cool. Oh, CT Card says he's going to start. Oh, boy. Momentum and situational hitting. Don't forget situational hitting. Very important. Very important. So, sorry, CT. I couldn't help it, man. Every time you guys crack jokes on sleeping on my couch, now I'm just going to be like, all right, I'm going to come back at you with my jokes. How do you like them apples? Just playing. So Stanton, Rizzo, Jazz, Dominguez, and Volpe. Okay. I see what you're saying for your 5 through 9. I gotcha. Yeah, Ken has situational hitting. You have momentum. My thing is just go win. Go out there, just win. Right? That's my whole thing with every game really. But the lineup is solid, right? Let's see how Jason Dominguez performs tonight. You know, he's obviously going to be the guy that I'm going to be paying attention a lot. You know, paying a lot of attention to. You know, I'm not going to have like these big expectations. I'm going to manage my expectations, of course. So, you know, we'll see how he performs. We'll see how he performs. Ronnie says he's gonna bum rush my crib. Oh man, I need to start like setting my house up with like booby traps. I need to start being like Kevin from Home Alone. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Oh, the worm for my apple, yeah. Lineup is the lineup going deep in accounts, hitting, productive outs, situational hitting. So I'm glad you brought up going deep in accounts because you know, I feel like there's a lot of times the Yankees they're very quick to go 1, 2, 3. They don't work the opposing pitcher. They don't work the count against these guys, and they need to start making the opposing pitchers work. You know, make them work. Have them have high pitch counts by the time by the time the fourth inning comes. I want that pitch count to be like at 70 or 60. I think that would be great. That way we can, you know, get them out of the game, get to their bullpen. Because a lot of times, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but there's been many games with the Yankees and their starting pitchers, and their pitch count gets really high really quick, and they're forced to go to the bullpen. And the bullpen then, obviously, as we all know, gets worn out. Hopefully, you know, in this series, they can work on those things. They can work those things into into their game plans. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Hey, CT card, stop with the little people chat, man. You all aren't little people, all right? Just because I have like my own YouTube channel, I don't think I'm bigger than everybody else or any of you here. Let's stop that noise, man. All right, or else we will go to the mats, sir. We will go to the mats, and we're gonna settle it on the mats. Yeah, one pitch outs drive me nuts. Red Sox bullpen is soft. That is how we drill pitchers like Crawford and Hawk. Yeah, you're right about that. And those one pitch outs, man, it's just, you know, I know I had Mr. Barros on here a few days ago, and he said it. He gets annoyed. He gets annoyed with, you know, when our guys like they take the first, they swing on the first pitch, and it's just like, no, just take the first pitch. You know, just work the pitcher. You know, because hitting on the first pitch, man, just usually leads to a ground out or a pop out. You know what I mean? It's like a quick out right away. So, yeah, I'm so bougie, bro. I'm so bougie. I go to like 5-star restaurants and eat food and eat at all the 5-star restaurants. Not. Oh, cold Italian pizza. How you doing? What's up, cold Italian pizza? How you doing? Saying what's happening, NFE. Everyone, last night game was one of those best games of the season. It absolutely had that playoff vibe. But you know, if the Yankees win games like that, man, you know, I have a good feeling about this team in the playoffs. You know, postseason's going to be real. It's going to be really interesting. You know, even if you know, what's great about the Yankees is that even during the postseason, or during the regular season or before the season even begins, they're always in the conversation of championships. Even if we, as fans, feel that they're not going to do anything that season, they're always in the conversation. They're always in the conversation. So, and they're definitely on the conversation this year, without a doubt. Who was it? Wasn't there a sports analyst or a channel that said that the Yankees were going to win only 74 games or something? Or am I being mistaken? Let me know. Like they had the Yankees finishing 4th or something like that in the division, but averages 4.6 pitchers in at bat, which is the most. You got to give Torres his credit. But you also got to give him your criticisms. But this is where one of those things you give him credit for, Ken, for sure. Yeah, it was like 74 games, and 74 games, and the Yankees are 84 and 84 and 62, and they're 22 games over 500. So, way to go, there, prediction master. Yo, Brad, joining us from Australia. What's up, Brad? How's it going? Season, the way they started, that would be pretty awesome, huh, Ronnie? Yeah, I had made a prediction video a while back with all the who I think would finish at the division or who I would or who would finish in the wild card. If I remember correct, I said that the Yankees were going to finish at the top of the division, but that it was going to be tough with the Orioles, and it was going to be those two teams dueling it out. So ESPN has the 70-win prediction network in preseason. Yeah, were they off? Is Mr. what here, or is his mic still? Oh, are you talking about Sunil? Oh man, he struck out 6 times today, Brad. And when we had Erica on the show, Erica gave him the double pump strikeout. So, I wish you were here for that. So, yeah, well, blowing the 12 games. As far as the 12 games being blown, listen, I won't go down the rabbit hole with Clay Holmes. I mean, yeah, he shouldn't. He's not a closer. I think he's a good pitcher, but you gotta bring him in the game when the Yankees are up about like 3 or 4 runs. You can't bring him into the game with a one run lead like that. That just isn't possible. But we also have to remember that some of those saves were also blown by some of the defense behind them. And I will continue saying that. But yeah, there are the games that he blew that it was unacceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah, ESPN, I only watch it when I have to as well. I'm not an ESPN guy. Oh, you caught the replay? Yeah, I don't know what was happening with the mic, man. I like he came up and down like 5 or 6 times, dude, and it just nothing was working. So I was like, all right, sorry, dude. I got to maybe next time. But his mic was not working. I don't know why. Did you mess with his mic there, Brad? I have a feeling you might have had something to do with it. Yo, Infernus, what's up, man? How's it going? Bop, bop, bop. I was gonna go sparring tonight, man, but my back was still hurting me from yesterday's training session. I was rolling in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I was trying to lift somebody, and I overdid it with my back. So it's feeling a lot better, but I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of things here in the next couple of days. But hopefully you're doing well, Infernus. Are you still training? The Yankees play 500 the rest of the way. They win 91. I think they'll be over 91. I predicted 95. He said it. He said his mic was mute. His mic was unmuted, and I tried unmuting it. And I unmuted, and it said that he needed to unmuted on his end, and he did. It was unmuted, but he still couldn't talk. Everybody else was fine. I had Erica, I had Ken. Their mics were fine, so I had nothing to do with it. You had something to do with it, probably. Definitely not an excuse. Trust me, man. I probably would have been training tonight, but instead I'm going to call the play-by-play. I'm going to do the play-by-play for tonight's game. Or else if my back was feeling good, I was going to go out there and start kicking and punching people tonight and go lose some brain cells because that's what usually happens on Thursdays. Yeah, I've been icing it. I have been icing it. 3 p.m. Let's go. Let's go, man. Go hit those bags. Go hit those. Get that mitt work too. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. Again, I don't know what was up, but either way, it doesn't matter. No, definitely didn't want more lounge time. I look forward to Thursday nights to go lose some brain cells because I do love getting hit. Well, to some extent, I get hit, I get kicked, I get choked, I get armbarred. I do it all. So by the time Sunday comes around, I am like, sometimes I don't know my name, which is kind of scary. Oh man, trust me. I enjoy my lounge time, but when it gets to be too much, I do lose my mind. So that's why I go and go lose some brain cells because I do like to get hit. What can I say? I'm a little bit crazy, but I love what I do. I love what I do. CT, you're all beating me. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We're fighting we're fighting in the streets. You can help me lose brain cells? Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're slowly disappearing. They're slowly disappearing. I'm not going to pull up Jack's comment. Inappropriate. Inappropriate. I don't like body blows. Body blows suck. Oh, Evan Spitzberg. Okay. He says, hey, NFE, I have been listening to you for a while and I just subscribed. Excited to be part of the community. Well, welcome. Welcome, man. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. And just be sure to spread the word if you don't mind, man. Share this channel out. Let's get other people to join the channel. But how are you doing today, Evan? Let me know how you're feeling. Always, always, always. You lose brain cells getting out of bed. Bro, that's bad. That is bad. Welcome to the party. We're all a little bit crazy here. And I got one normal person waiting in the back and looks like he's ready to go. So let's invite my friend up here. TC Steels is in the building. What's up, TC?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
You guys hear me? Hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you. Your mic is working.
Yeah.
So that's good.
All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're just we're still looking out for these fires, but everything looks like it's calming down. So yeah.
For sure. Yeah. No,
so far so good.
Okay, cool. Like, are the fires like super close to you, or is it like?
Well, where I live, we're surrounded by hills, so it's like it's called the Cleveland National Forest. So on one side is Orange County, which is like Irvine, all the the rich people, right?
Yeah.
So the fire started down there. Okay, so it went up the hill, and then when it goes over the peak, it's coming down into our area, which is, I live in Corona. There's Elsinore. If you see on the news, they're more concerned with Lake Elsinore because that is a lot of homes got destroyed over there. But we're kind of, I guess, more northwest, so we're kind of out of it right now. Even though I was looking at this app, and the app kept saying that, kept tracking the fire like it was coming, and then our area was lighting up for evacuation. And today, I went outside and nothing. The sky's clear. 2 days ago, it looked like hell. I mean, it was like black, red. I mean, it was like flaming up good. And these guys worked. They got the planes out there, and then they at least cut it off our area, so it made it go a different area, and which unfortunately it's going toward that city. And a lot of people that live in the hills and mountains and kind of woodsy, their homes got taken out. But the actual residential, where I'm in, like a residential area, we're good, because it's going to come to a point where it hits the bottom of the hill, and it's not going to go anywhere because it's streets, and unless it was windy, and it wasn't windy or anything. So yeah, so we're out of harm's way, I think, for now. But there's still other people close to us, probably 10, 15 miles away, that are still in the middle of it. So prayers go out to them.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Well, yeah, no, my thought.
And there's more than one. There's more than one. There's actually 3 humongous fires within I want to say 60-mile radius of myself. And that's why the firefighters are like running out of resources, or just they're exhausted. I mean, these are extreme, like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 acres already.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
we're good. Back to the Yankees. How about that game last night?
Yeah. That game last night was awesome. But real quick though, TC, I mean, I want to make sure you're safe, your family's safe.
I'm good.
We're thinking of
thanks for the prayers. Thanks for everyone's comments, and you checking in on me earlier today. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a family. I love this group. You guys have all been family. All the chats, even went from Morning Brew to Uptown, whatever they are now. Tats, everybody's. I love everybody. This whole Yankee community is awesome. And
the whole everybody I've met on here, I has been amazing, dude. Has been pretty awesome. Like, I was like my guy, the Ace Avenue, and we linked up a couple of weeks ago, and he's been on my show a couple of times. He calls the Yankees games, does the play-by-play. Awesome dude. So if you ever need to subscribe to him, if you ever do subscribe to him, man, he does a good job. So yeah, man, everybody that I've met so far has been pretty cool. So, I try to stay in touch with folks outside of this live stream, just so they know, like, hey, you could always get in touch with me if you need to. It's like I say the same thing for Hector too, because he was in here.
Right.
So whoever. And, Brad is in Australia. He says he's going into fire season, so he understands. So, Brad, all jokes aside, man, be safe out there, bro, because those fires are no joke.
It's no joke, man. It is, when you see it, like, close up, and I looked out my backyard and I saw flames. It's a different feeling.
Yeah, I bet, man. And Mr. Barros, I am so happy for your brother pulling through his surgery. That's awesome, dude. I know Mr. Barros' brother had open heart surgery. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong there, Mr. Barros, and I am glad he's okay. That's always a scary moment, So, I'm glad I'm glad your brother's well, man. But Yankees, man, they won a thriller. They won 2 out of 3. They won another series, back-to-back series.
Yeah. Almost gave me a heart attack, but
Well, you know what, man? It's September. And I'm gonna treat this
Clay Holmes again. Clay Holmes.
I know. You can't put him in there with a 1-run lead. That's just not allowed.
God.
But at least with the bullpen, though, at least Boone is finally like, okay, you know what? That's it. We're done. We are done.
I like the Cousins, Canley, and Weaver combination. I like it.
That is a good combo.
It's working out. Weaver looks good closing. He really looks good.
Oh, Weaver, yeah. And how about Cousins, man? picking off.
Oh, Cousins, yeah. Cousins, of course, forgot Cousins, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got Cousins, Canley, and Weaver, and then who else did they have? Who else? Oh, not Holmes, but Cousins, Canley, and Weaver. Yeah, it's a good.
Yeah,
I like that.
Tim Hill pitched yesterday too, I want to say.
Yeah, nobody gave up other than Clay Holmes in relief. That was it. He gave the run, and then the starter.
Tim Hill, Spitzberg. Evan Spitzberg said Tim Hill. So
he's been decent.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the bullpen actually I just feel like ever since they took Clay Holmes out of that closer position, the bullpen's been better. I feel like now they're just like, okay, we got to stop experimenting with Clay Holmes. We let Clay Holmes come in 6th, 7th inning, but they got to be up by like 3 or 4 runs. That's the only way I would bring him in.
It's too bad.
Also, which is sad, man, because actually when he's a good pitcher, he's a good pitcher. He really is. I don't want to take anything away from him.
There's been games where he just looks absolutely filthy and no one can touch him. And the next game, he gives up 6 runs. What's going on?
It's a foregone conclusion. Yeah. And Jack says Ian Hamilton. Yeah, let's hope Ian Hamilton
too.
Yeah. And let's see what
they didn't give they didn't give Efros a big leash, huh? There's just one game, you're gone.
He
the guy's coming back from injury and he gets one game. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he just didn't.
Verdugo gets 80 games, 150 games.
What's up, JB? Well, Verdugo, to his credit, he's been looking a little better at the plate compared to where it was a couple of months ago. And he's still gonna get some playing time regardless, even with Jason Dominguez up here, which brings. Did you add or did you see the lineup
today? Not yet. No, is it
not yet? Okay, we already talked about the lineup, but here I still got it here.
Sorry about that. I'm a late arrival, so I
Here, I'll pull it up.
Always behind.
No, you're good.
All right, let me take a look at this.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we got Gleyber Torres at second, Juan Soto in right, Aaron Judge in center, Austin Wells catching, love it. Big G DH, so far so good. Jazz batting 6th at third. Wow, Jason is 7th in the left. I like it. Anthony Rizzo 8th, first base, and I love this lineup. You can't not like this lineup. This is a playoff lineup for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I like it.
No, this is potentially a postseason lineup. I do agree. All right, Jack. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night or day wherever you are in the world. TC Steels don't need no hall pass or late pass, man. Yeah, he don't need no late pass. Get real, guys.
Yeah, I feel bad because when I was calling the game, I was late, and this time, I told NFE I'd show up, but I couldn't come on time. So sorry about that, guys.
That's all right. That's all right. It happens. We're all human. Sometimes things come up.
Work gets in the way.
Always does that damn work, man. But Jason Dominguez though, he got called up this week. How thrilled were you when he got called up?
No, extremely. It's way overdue. The guy brings energy. He brings a spark. I mean, these fans have been waiting for him. They got a taste of him last year.
Yeah.
And what he did in the short, was he in 16 games? I think it was last year.
It was like,
and then he gets hurt.
I think. It was like 8.
Yeah, games. and they were just begging for him to come back. And when the chance came, what excuses? So whatever. That's all right, Ken. You're the guy. So when the time came for him to be brought back up, and Cashman giving all these excuses, horrible. It's like I said in a couple chats, Cashman's ego is bigger than Michael K's head. It is. I mean, he's that's all he cares of, his ego, and he thinks he knows everything better. he thinks he knows how to make deals and who plays where, and he's not.
Yeah.
He's not. Oh,
I'm not going to make.
Yeah, I am on Steeler time. How'd you know I had Steelers going on?
I think they all knew from your past times of talking about Steelers and
yeah.
Steelers.
I won't bring that into the Yankee chat, but
yeah.
So I was glad to answer your question. I was glad. I was
Mhm.
excited for him. I couldn't wait for it, and I'm glad he's here. And I can't wait to see what he brings the rest of the season. I mean, it's just he needs to be in there every day. The other guy like Judge, Soto, and Stanton, some of these other guys need days off, so he can give that. His bat is capable of a lot of things. So he can give guys days off. It won't. I mean, yeah, of course, if Judge is out, we're gonna miss Judge, but coming into the playoff, we need him ready to go for the playoffs. We don't need him exhausted going into and we need the number one seed. We got to hold on to this lead, and even though they suck at home, but we still need the number one seed. So I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what he does. And great player, didn't get traded for a reason. So
yeah, and look, man, I'm not about to crap on the party here, but my thing with Dominguez is this: I'm not going to be critical of him yet. I'm not going to make any judgment yet. I know I feel he will be a contributor to this team, but I need to see this guy play a full season up at the Major League roster. That's what I want to see. Because last season, I loved what I saw. This season, we're again going to get a small sample size of him because unfortunately the guy was out with Tommy John surgery. And also, then he came back. He was out with an oblique injury. Yeah. So he didn't really get a lot of playing time. And from that,
not a good sign being out already.
Yeah. And when you're out for that long twice, man, it's like, for me, it's like maybe there is some hesitation about calling you up because I'd rather the guy be 100% healthy, let him get the games, let him keep playing, let him keep developing. And then if you feel like
he is our future, he is our future. So you got to, they're not messing around with him.
Yeah. And listen, I'm not saying that the guy is going to play bad at the major league level, but all I'm saying is if he doesn't perform up to what a lot of people are expecting him, I'm not going to criticize the guy. He's still young. Right. Again, I wish he was, if he didn't get Tommy John surgery, maybe he could have been the left fielder this season. Maybe they didn't trade for Verdugo. I don't know.
Right.
I
agree. I probably wouldn't have gone for Verdugo.
Yeah. But I think come next season, though, I think he'll be either left field or center field. So I think I'll be able to give him a judgment there because I need to see a full season from him for me to say, well, he's this kind of player. Like I said, I think he'll be a contributor, but also we gotta manage those expectations because I said it this morning with Anthony Volpe. People were saying Volpe, the next Jeter, didn't perform up to those expectations in his rookie season. Going into this season, he's looking a lot better, but he's still getting criticized. Like this guy, he's not the player that everybody's talking about. Like, well, shoot, are we going to say the same thing about Dominguez if he, for some reason, plays bad?
Right.
Are people going to have that same criticism?
Yeah, give him 162 games. Whether it be a full season or half of one and half of this season. So I mean, about Anthony Volpe. Unfortunately, he hasn't met all the expectations that everybody's put forth on him. And to me, he's got a good glove. I think it's a better than average glove. I mean, he did win the Gold Glove, but offensively, he's just kind of average. It's not. He doesn't jump off the page. His numbers don't. I thought he'd hit a little bit more home runs. Average, I'm okay with a 250, 260. I'm not these guys, you're not Judge or Soto. You're not going to hover around 300. There's hardly anybody else does. No, who's close to 300 on our team? I mean, nobody really. What's Glaber? 250. Wells is maybe 250. Everyone's hovering around the 240, 250, and that's baseball nowadays.
Yeah, but and it's funny that you bring that up because Ken and I talked about that this morning on the morning show. And you also back then you didn't have guys throwing 100-mile heaters or
Exactly.
95-mile heaters. So the game is a lot different. I mean, they say I think the average now is like 244. So I mean, if you're above that, then you're doing well. I mean, 244 back then was considered you suck, but now it's like as long as you are meeting that number or you're beating that number, you're good. So,
I just would have liked to see him on base more, his on base percentage a little higher and more stolen bases, because that's what was all hyped about him, about his speed and how he gets on base, and now he just kind of falls into like a 7 or 8 hitter when I honestly thought he was going to be our leadoff hitter. I really thought that he would do enough to get on base, maybe not so much with a high average, but take some walks, maybe, beat out some infield, grounders, or it just hasn't happened for him. He's, I don't know. The chicken parm wore off, I guess. And then that didn't, that's gone, that's long gone. So I don't know. I mean, to me, he just kind of a middle of the road, average shortstop.
Yeah. I understand,
but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, Yankee fans we can't have stars everywhere. I mean, look at the lineup tonight. You got Soto and Judge. They jump off the paper, right? Everybody else has their roles. They are. Look at what Austin Wells contributing. Glaber's been doing okay. If they can just get their hits here and there in timely manner, that's all we need. We don't need everybody to be 35 homers, 100 RBI. I mean, it's not going to happen. We got 2. Last year we had 1. Now we have 2. So we have guys that just come through, just contribute, just help out. You can't have games where they just take the night off and, oh, well, Judge will carry us through the night. No, guys got to step up. We're getting, 15, 16 games out from the postseason. They got to step it up.
There's 16 games left in the regular season.
They got to get hot right now. If they can get hot, roll into postseason, look out. They'll roll right through. But if they're just having these games where they win 10-0 and then they lose 5-0, you can't be on, off, on, off, on. It's just so inconsistent. You can't do that in the postseason. You'll get knocked out quick, especially in a 3-game series. If they have to do a 3-game series, forget it. It's over. But 5-game series, I got more confidence, especially if they keep the number 1 seed. But these guys got to get hot right now. And Judge, he cooled off, but I think having Jason Dominguez in there, Jazz is now back, Wells is heating up the lineup. It's not just 1 through 4 now. It's like you could go maybe 1 through 7. Even some of the bottom, you put Volpe down there, and Rizzo now is hitting, and Cabrera maybe put him in there every once in a while. I mean, Dominguez is batting 7th. That's a good 7th hitter. So, I mean, it's promising going into the playoffs.
Yeah. Again, they beat a really good Royals team. We knew the Royals were going to come in hot. They're a good team. I don't care what anybody says, but now they have a 4-game series against the Red Sox, and Boston, no matter what their record is, they're always going to play the Yankees hard. They have some talent on that team. And obviously they have their manager in Alex Cora. Whether doesn't matter how we feel about him. The guy's a good manager. He knows that he does a good job running that team. But how are you feeling about this series against Boston, though? What are your thoughts? Do you think they split? They win 3 out of 4? What are you feeling?
I really would like to see at least 3 out of 4. I would, but Boston, knowing that the Yankees are just clinging to that a game and a half lead over Baltimore, they're going to try to wreck our season. They're going to do everything they can to come into Yankee Stadium and to try to win 3 out of 4 and try to sweep us. I mean, they're not, like you said, they got some good players.
They do,
especially what's his name at third over there? That kills us.
Devers.
Devers, yeah.
He's
Oh
the
my
David
God,
Ortiz of that team right now.
He just kills us all the time.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't even pitch for him. Honestly, I would be like, forget it. Just go ahead. You're judge. Go walk, because he always comes through somehow and kills us. But it's gonna be tough. These games are gonna be tough.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to see any blowouts, and I don't want to see them run all over us. Don't put Trevino in there with the 9. What do you have? 9 stolen bases against them last time we saw them.
Oh, was that one? Yeah, it was the last
yeah.
time they were at Fenway.
I think it was. Yeah, they just ran all over them. This is what scares me. I'm okay with the pitching. Okay, our starters have been looking good. They haven't been really getting rocked. I'd like to see Cole step it up a little bit. He did, he only gave up that 2 runs, but it was early. Rodon's been looking sharp. Cortez, Schmidt back. Everybody's looking good. The bullpen's kind of fixed. It's not all the way fixed. The thing that scares me is their defense. The defense is scary, and that's what's been losing us games. Throwing the ball all around, throwing to second base and nobody covering. That's not even Little League. I mean, that's just when I see that, I can't help but shake my head. Like, what is going? The communication is not there. And Jazz at third, yeah, he makes some good plays, but he also he does some sloppy plays. Like, he just throws it all over the place. And the defense going into this postseason, and especially this series, is concerning. And Boston will lay down bunts. Boston don't care. They'll make you work.
Yeah, they
will.
So
I sure hope they shore up this defense, because everything else, I'm fine with everything else. I mean, yeah, some games are not going to score 10 runs. Try to manufacture some runs. With this lineup, I think they can score 5-6 runs tonight. They should. But it's that defense. That's that.
Yeah, the infield, the defense with the infield in particular is a concern for me. That infield, sometimes they do scare me, man. But yeah, that ball that was thrown to second with nobody there, I'm like, okay, like but
it's happening more than once.
Yeah, I know.
It's like once a game now. I'm like, come on, guys, pass balls. I mean, we can't have it. We got to tighten it up.
Agreed. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that infield defense needs to get it together. The outfield, I'm not very concerned about.
Mm-mm.
Although I do get a little concerned with Juan Soto on occasion. That one,
he doesn't scare me too much. I'm not. I mean, yeah, some of the routes he takes, but overall, he's been pretty solid out there. Verdugo's really good. Other than that one game with Baltimore, but we won't talk about that. But other than that, he's Gold Glove out there. He really saved some runs. And then Judge, of course, Judge is ridiculous. He's the best right fielder and best center fielder. So no, it's the infield. The infield just got to tighten it up.
Yeah,
I'll say with Rizzo back though, I'm a little bit more confident.
True. Yeah. And who would have thought we would be saying, man, we can't wait to have Rizzo back. And Rizzo has actually looked pretty good since he's been back. I mean, he's been looking good. He's looking like pre-concussion Anthony Rizzo.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we still continue getting that type of production out of him. And I'm glad you brought up Verdugo's defense, because that was something I kept mentioning over and over again on the live streams, because of the fact that Verdugo gets a lot of crap for how he's been, this season, especially at the plate. But I kept telling people, but I was like, his defense has saved us a lot of games. He saved a lot of runs. The Yankees haven't really had a left fielder like that in quite some time. Gardner was the last guy that they had that was like a legitimate left fielder. I mean, who do you want? I mean, so it's like, I ask folks, who do you want? You want Hicks? You want Joey Gallo? Do you want Frenchie Cordero? Do you want Bauer, McKinney? Do you want those guys in the outfield? Do you want
bring back the Fantastic Four? Why not?
do you want IKF? I mean, is that who you want in left field? Because when they traded for Verdugo, I knew the defense in that left field was it was a difference maker for as soon as that trade happened, and he's shown it. That was my thing with Verdugo, but a lot of people have been paying attention to his at bats, and I get it. His at bats have not been great, although it's been a little better as of late. But people want to say, well, all he does is hit singles. I'm like, all right, well, do you want him to go 2 for 4 or 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts? Take your pick. So, for me, his defense,
or ground out to second.
Or ground out to second. Yeah. What do you got?
Hey, Rodney brings up a good point. I just heard this today on the show with Hector.
Yeah.
They I guess him and Jason Dominguez are allergic to their batting gloves. Is that true?
So apparently Verdugo said that he was allergic to the batting gloves, and that's what's been affecting his play. Now, people are saying, "Oh, he's using that as an excuse." Now,
wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I don't know what material that they use. Maybe there's a particular material or some sort of chemical, maybe in those batting gloves that does affect the skin. Maybe it does cause some sort of reaction. I don't know, but that's what Verdugo was saying about the batting gloves. I didn't know that about Jason Dominguez, though.
Yeah, that's what Hector, he mentioned both of them. There's something in the gloves that was just not cooperating with them. They just, I've never heard of this before.
Me neither.
But hey, the stuff, there's so much stuff that's in everything, food, who knows what they're putting in any of this stuff anymore. So, it wouldn't surprise me that they had some reaction to it, but hopefully it improves their hitting. I mean, right? Not get worse. Can you get worse than what Verdugo was?
I mean, I don't think we could get worse.
It can improve his heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but nosebleed section is saying that it's the metal in the gloves.
Metal.
But
okay.
What metal? I mean, I guess what type of metal? I guess is the question. And yeah, I don't know.
You also go with no gloves.
Yeah, like Jorge Posada.
Yeah,
this is true. And Frank, yeah, I guess there was an argument between Trevino and Sanchez. Saying Trevino is worse than Sanchez is sacrilegious. I'll take Trevino over Sanchez personally, but that's just me.
What for offense or defense or overall?
I'm assuming overall.
I'm
assuming overall. I don't know.
Defensively, yes, Trevino's better than Sanchez. Yes,
definitely.
Offensively, I wouldn't agree with that. But Sanchez will get you 20 home runs a year. But yeah, what are you gonna do as a backup catcher? Yeah, give me Trevino. I mean, it's fine if he plays. Once every 3 or 4 games, it's fine.
Yeah,
Austin Wells is our catcher of the future. He looks great. I love Austin Wells.
Wells is absolutely our catcher, and I mean you can expect Trevino to play. You can't expect Wells to catch 10 straight games.
Yeah, he came up pinch hit yesterday and sack fly in the 10th inning.
It was like
I don't think Trevino does that.
No, but Wells is our catcher. He's the perfect number 4 guy so far. I like what he's doing. I like.
He's a threat.
He is a threat. He's a serious threat. So
yeah,
I'm glad the Yankees have that threat after Aaron Judge. But let's get into some predictions though.
Yeah.
Folks in the chat, you know how we do it with these predictions. So
yeah, folks.
Nestor Cortez, how are we feeling?
So this had me a little confused. So last game they had Schmidt start and Cortez came in. So is that what they're doing? Do you think that's what they're planning on tonight, or what? Or are they going to go with a 6-man rotation? Well, I mean,
I think somebody's going to ride. I think somebody's going to ride the bullpen. I don't think they're going to go with a 6-man rotation.
But you think Cortez got this nod because he made a stink about playing or coming out of the bullpen, or
I don't think so. I think it could have just been he's available that they're just going to make him start. Maybe I don't know who's going to be in the bullpen for the Yankees as far as the starters go. That is,
I think Schmidt will probably be the first one out. If Cortez, doesn't have, he has his games sometimes where he's cruising. He'll go 6 innings and not get touched. But I think Schmidt will probably. They used a lot of guys last night, so
yeah,
I think Schmidt will probably be called upon tonight. Him and probably Leiter Jr. I don't think Leiter pitched last night. And Mesa.
No, Leiter didn't. He pitched the other night. He did pitch.
Yeah, but I don't trust that guy either. But yeah, I'll say let's see with Cortez.
Yeah, how many innings
against the Red Sox? Yeah. I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna say he goes 5 innings. I'm gonna say he's gonna give up 2 runs, hopefully, or less. Let's say 6 hits, 5 Ks, maybe. Hopefully that's it.
Cool. Okay. Let's see. Matthew is saying 6 2/3, 1 run, 4 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts.
Okay.
9 Ks. Huh? Zanley has 4, just a little over 4 innings, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, which is funny because I have him going 4 innings, 4 earned runs. That's what like no joke. Like I have 4 innings.
4 innings. Okay.
Yeah, 4 innings, 4 earned runs. I don't know. Because we don't know what Nestor we're getting. 4 innings, 4 earned runs. I'm gonna say 2 walks, 3 strikeouts.
I don't know what his. Let me check out his numbers again. Does it show his numbers against the Red Sox?
I'm sure you could probably.
Let's see.
For it, but I'll continue with the predictions here.
Yeah, go for it.
CT Card is saying 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 walks, 3 runs, 5 strikeouts. Sean Browning says 6 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 5 hits, 1 run, 2 walks. Okay. Yeah, so Nosebleed was saying that Nestor going to the pen was a temporary thing since there are 6 starters. But are they going to?
Yeah, probably. They want to, stretch out Schmidt a little bit. He only pitched 4 innings when he came back.
Schmidt? He went like 4.
I think he pitched. I think it was 4, and then Nestor pitched. No, Nestor started, right? No, Nestor came in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Schmidt is supposed to start tomorrow.
Okay,
that's true.
Yeah, they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna go with 6 starters. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. Desiree, 5 innings, 1 run, 4 hits. Ronnie's saying 6 innings, 3 walks, 5 hits, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts. Nosebleed saying 6 innings pitched, no walks, 7 strikeouts, no runs. Okay, that's a bold take right there, man. 4 2/3 innings. Okay. 4.2 for Schmidt. Well, Schmidt's going to pitch tomorrow. Cole is on Saturday. Yeah. So, well, yeah, I got Nestor going. I honestly got him going like 4 innings, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and he's going to give up 4 runs. Just because the Boston bats, man, they got some killers in that lineup. So, and they're nothing to mess with. So, got to watch out for them. But next question: how many double plays did the Yankees hit into?
So real quick, I'm looking at Nestor's last starts against Boston.
Yeah.
So in July 26th, he pitched 4 2/3, gave up 4 runs. The one before that, in July 5th, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. The one before that was it was 2 years ago in 2022. He pitched 6 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 6 innings, yes.
Yeah.
And the one before that, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. So in the last 4, looking good. So I think we're probably right on with let me get back here. We're probably right on with some of our predictions. So double plays. Well, the Yankees
because they hit into so many of them. So we added that to the segment.
It's crazy. Yeah, when you say, but when you think double plays, right? You think of short, ground to short, throw to second, throw to first. The Yankees somehow find other ways to hit double plays, like last night.
Yeah.
When Trevino grounded out and Volpe tried to score and hit into a double play. So the Yankees, they find ways. They find ways to help out the other team. But I mean, that was good hustle. I mean, Volpe, he hesitated a little bit. That hesitation killed him. And Trevino almost eluded the tag, but it still ended up being double play. But I'm gonna say 2. I always say two a game. Yankees are good for it.
I usually, for last night's game, I said 3. I don't know how many they hit into last night, but I'm gonna say 2 for tonight. Let's see. You're saying 2. There, TC Nosebleed saying 0. Matthew saying 2. Rodney saying 3. Zenley saying 1. CT saying 2. Desiree saying 3.
Yeah. Okay.
What up, Erica?
Erica, what's up?
Yeah, one of our favorites. She's
Yep.
one of our favorites. Erica's
The strikeout.
Yeah, she does the best strikeout pose ever. And she did that this morning when Sunil couldn't get his mic working.
Oh, yeah?
Still cracking me up, man. Oh, man.
She struck him out. She said, Sunil, you're out.
Oh, dude, yeah. Ken and I were just like, all right, do the pose. Let's go. Do it.
Punch out.
Yeah, punch out. You know what I mean? So, Erica says she's driving, unfortunately. She would have hopped on. Focus on the road. Please focus on the road.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Don't text and drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully you're going home, Erica. So I know if you want to jump on
maybe a softball game, right? She's playing shortstop softball.
She was playing shortstop. I don't know. I don't know if her softball league is over or she's still playing softball. I know she's not playing today. If she
How's she
is
typing? Don't be typing while you're driving. I hope it's the speaking into the microphone. Don't be trying to type.
Yeah. I know, and thank you for reminding. Oh, softball's tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, and just a friendly reminder. So for anybody who is listening, if you're driving, don't text. Just don't text. Just listen in. Yeah, I don't want nobody getting hurt. I don't want no car accidents. It's like, your guys' safety is more important than you all typing into this live stream. The typing can wait. Just focus on it.
Be safe.
Yeah, be safe, really. But I do appreciate that. But
Public service announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. And I will make those announcements from time to time. Shut up, CT cards.
Wow, that's some feat to do that.
What about score prediction?
Score.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Cortez. Who's pitching? Criswell? Is that what it was?
Criswell, yes.
I don't know what their numbers look like against him, but let's see. Yankees.
They haven't had too
many.
They need
to wake up. I like the lineup though. We're just looking at the lineup. I mean, you can't help but think that they're going to score some runs tonight. They got to get this home record going. That they've been so bad at home. I don't know, even though we're above 500. Yeah. Some Zanley has 9.8. I'm going to say. Well, I'm only saying. I'm hoping Nestor only gives up 2. I'm going to say we win. The bullpen might give up a run or 2. I'm going to say 6-4. I'm going to say 6-4 Yanks.
6-4. Okay, I like that score. Nosebleed's saying 5-3. Matthew is saying 7-3. Zenley said 9-8. CT Cards is also saying 5-3. So I did say Nestor would give up 4 runs. So I guess if I had to go with a score, so Rodney Green says 7-4. I'm going to challenge your 7-4 and go say 7-5.
Okay.
7. Ken says 15-5. All right, Ken.
As long as we win, right? As long as the Yankees win.
As long as they win. And sometimes you got to, and again, you got to think of it as like a playoff game because those games are going to be real close sometimes. So, So actually, you know what? I did say 7-5, but no, I'm gonna change that again. I'm gonna go. Sorry, can't help myself. I'm gonna
You're
go
going extra?
8-7. I'm going 8-7.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8-7. 14-2 by Dev. Jeez,
I'd
people.
love it.
Yeah,
I need that.
I'd love it too.
I need a relaxing game to watch like that. I can't take any more of these heartbreakers.
Yeah, I'm as I keep saying, as I always say, I'm too calm to be a sports fan. I'm like way too calm. I'm just like, just breathe.
Yeah.
I tell everybody.
So you don't get excited either way.
Well, when they do like something great, like if Judge hits a home run or something, I'm just like, oh, there it goes. I was like, yeah, let's go. But
postseason, I'm off the chain. I'm like, yeah. You know, like regular season, I might be a little more like, I'm probably more upset at errors than I am like a home run by Judge. I'm like, yeah, okay, well, what else is new, you know? But if they do some crazy errors with 3-run score on a throw to then that's pissing me off. But
yeah,
playoffs, I don't know, man. I'm getting excited.
I approach these games, even in the postseason, I approach them like I do when I watch fights. And if there's a particular fighter that I'm rooting for, and if they lose, and I'm just like, well, that sucks. Wasn't meant to be. And that's kind of how I see baseball or other sports. It's like, well, they suck. Yeah. They lost. On to the next one.
You can't let it rule your life, right? I mean, there's other things going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because, like, you know, it's like seeing my favorite.
Upset, ruin your day. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, hell no. Those people like that, man, I'm just like, come on, people. Like,
no.
Are you in the front office? Are you getting paid? Do you have, like, stock options with this team? Probably not. So
even then, it doesn't even seem like they're like that. Like the players like, oh, you know, whatever. That's what it seems to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but a lot of times you just see them all laughing and giggling, you know, especially last year. They're down by 5-6 runs and they're like, laugh. It's like, that pisses me off. That doesn't, you know, I don't know about you, but you don't care.
For me, it's like, what are you celebrating? That's again with the whole fight thing. It's like, if I see a fighter lose and they're out partying, like having a great time, it's like, what the hell are you partying for, dude? You just you got knocked out, or you got put to sleep, or you got your arm broken. It's like you just got your ass kicked. So I don't know what it is you're celebrating, you know. But whatever,
Ken's got another question for us.
How many bags did the Red Sox steal tonight? You know what, Ken? I guess it's Austin Wells. Your boy Austin Wells there, Ken. So I'm gonna go because those guys could run. They have some guys that can run. I'm gonna go 4.
And Nestor's good at keeping runners, right? I mean, he's lefty, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll still say 4.
Wow. Okay, 4.
Eesh. I mean, I know it's Trevino, but remember they stole his 9 on Trevino. It's just those boys could run. Those guys could run. They got guys that could steal bases.
And then they're not scared. They're
not scared. No, Cora is not scared to challenge. He's just like,
I wish we would steal a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll go a little bit low. I'll say 3.
You'll say 3. Okay. So Nosebleed saying 2. That's a great, and it was an excellent question, Ken. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, Ken, for contributing to the questions, the chat.
Yeah, and the double play question, you could thank Nosebleed section for that one, because he was the one that kept bringing it up, and I'm like, you know what? Okay. We're gonna add this to the segment, so we're going double plays. So Ken is Nosebleed saying 2, Dev is saying 0, Matthew saying 3, CT Card is saying 1, Rodney saying 2, but the Yankees, you know what? They have been stealing a little bit more as of late. So especially with Jazz Chisholm now, he's been stealing a little bit more. They've been stealing a little bit more. Oh, Erica, what an excellent question. So I'll pull that up here. But yes, Erica, yes,
great question. I love it.
Yes, I like it. Yes, Erica. See, this is why I
like her. She's right on the same wavelength. Like that's a pet peeve. of mine.
David Contreras is saying 2 stolen bases. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. But no, the Yankees are starting to steal bases more. They are. You're seeing it, which is nice. It's about freaking time, So hopefully they do more of that moving forward. Okay,
John Birdie's back too. John Birdie. I like this. I like when John Birdie came in to pinch run. That's a good guy off the bench when you need a runner.
Yeah. And Erica, how many times did the Yankees leave the bases loaded? I mean, one at least one.
Who are the Yankees? The Yankees.
The Yankees. See, that's what happens when you text and drive, Erica.
Yeah, don't do it. Pull over.
Yeah. Oh, David Contreras. Good to see you, man. First time seeing you in the chat. He says he was born and raised in the Bronx, and he's now in Central Texas. That's awesome, dude. All right. Yeah, we got there's a few people that are subscribed to his channel, David, that live in Texas and are fellow Yankees fans. So
traffic, okay.
Oh, you're in traffic. All right. Well, still focus.
Yeah. Put on the microphone and just talk into it, okay?
You're home now? Wait, are you in traffic or are you home?
Wait, what? There was traffic on your street in front of your house?
Yeah. Nah, David, us Yankees fans, we're all over the country, man. We also have a Yankees fan that lives in Australia. Our
California
friend
here.
California with TC. I'm in Colorado. I'm a New York native as well, but I live in Colorado now. So, but yeah, man. Oh, what's Brad saying here? Hey, Ken, be ready to carry.
We're going to answer the question with the bases loaded.
Oh, the bases loaded, yeah. So I'm gonna say they're gonna leave the bases loaded once.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm gonna say at least 3 times. I hope not, but just for some reason, when they're at home, they get runners on. They just don't bring them in. I'm gonna say 3 times.
3 times. All right. CT saying 2. Matthew saying 2. Yeah, I'll say 1. Maybe I'm being very generous here, but I'm trying to give with this lineup. I'm just trying to give them some hope. That's all. Because they usually, in the first inning they never score a run, or they score 1 run. I'm like, guys, come on, really? Let's go.
Who's how about who do you think's player of the game?
Player of the game
stepping up MVP tonight. Pitcher, hitter.
I'm gonna go offense, and that's a good question. I like the player of the game. You know what, man? I'm gonna go Jazz Chisholm.
Okay, I like that. I like that pick.
Erica, yes, there is a play-by-play today. I'm doing a play-by-play today, so I wanted to surprise everybody. You're all fortunate that my back is killing me, so I couldn't go train tonight to go lose some brain cells. So I'm gonna go call the game tonight.
Okay, so he's batting 6th. Jazz is batting 6th. Let me see. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and since we brought him up earlier, I'm gonna say Jason Dominguez. His shot. Right. To be the MVP player of the game tonight.
Yeah, I see a few people saying Austin Wells, which I understand. Hey, Austin Wells, he's been raking, man. He's been killing it. He's been killing it.
There could be a lot of guys in this lineup. I like this lineup tonight. No DJ, no Verdugo, no Trevino. Okay, that's good. That's good. 3 positives.
Well, speaking of DJ, we may have seen him play his last game as a Yankee.
I think so.
Yeah.
You think they would go out and DFA him, even though they owe him 2 more years?
He would be owed $30 million. So they would owe him $30 million.
Big G. Okay, Rodney with Big G.
Big G. Okay.
Forgot about him.
Yeah, can't go wrong with Big G.
So I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was just reading.
They owe him $30 million.
Brad's my number 1 hater, or he's one of my biggest haters. So you know what? Brad's my number 1 hater. So be proud that you got the award there, Brad, for being number 1 hater.
Brad, the number 1 hater. Okay.
Yeah. That sucks, Brad.
Wimped out on a workout, but Ken's doing the heavy lift. Okay.
Me wimp out, bro. Come on, But yeah.
Abs of steel over there. What are you talking about?
DJ. Yeah. Do I think that maybe the Yankees could do the unthinkable and DFA him with $30 million? Maybe. Because
I think they have to.
Yeah, and it pains me to say that, man, just because I've said it many times. I like DJ LeMahieu. The guy has always been a solid player throughout his career. Unfortunately, I would say it was his injuries that caused him so many setbacks and caused him to kind of collapse more so than his age. I understand age catches up with athletes, but I think the injuries have like destroyed him. So
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Yankees won't have to DFA him. He's going to retire.
You think so. He's going to leave $30 million? Really? I don't know if he leaves $30 million, man.
Maybe not. $30 million.
That's a lot. I mean, I know he's getting paid.
It was wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Yeah. They'll give him his $30 million. I think he'll be done. I don't think he's going to play for anybody else. I don't think anybody else will pick him up. I mean, the writing's on the wall. They can see that he can't hit anymore. He can barely even defend too. I mean, his defense is taking a hit. It's too bad because the guy was, batting title 4 or 5 years ago. But he gave us some good years. You just get old. Baseball, it's a tough game when you get old.
Ace is saying to buy him out. I mean, they could.
But the team's going to look a lot different next year. You're going to have no Verdugo, probably no Rizzo, no Glaber, no DJ. A lot of new faces coming in, a lot of youngsters, So you got a taste it with Jazz and Dominguez now. So get a couple more guys. You got still have Peraza still a possibility to bring up. Spencer Jones. You're gonna have a big hole at first. Or are they gonna go with TJ Rumsfeld? They're gonna go out of this, go out and find somebody. Do you keep Jazz at third? Do you put him at second? There's a lot of questions, but it's gonna be a younger, I think, more athletic team next year.
Nah, this team is gonna look a lot different, and I'm interested to see how different this team is gonna look. So, I am so curious to see what they do because they're gonna be in a very unique situation going into the off season and then heading into 2025. So, man, it's gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be paying close attention. But what's for dinner, man? What are your food plans?
What's for dinner? Oh, we're actually going to. My stepdaughter's making some enchiladas for us tonight because we got to go help with their baby. He's 1.5 years.
Cool.
She's going out of town, so she's got to pack and get stuff ready. They're going to Dallas. They're Dallas Cowboy fans, so her husband got tickets and they're spending the weekend to watch Dallas and I think the Saints.
Oh God, Dallas Cowboys. Oh, good thing I was sitting down. Oh my God.
Yeah. But no, enchiladas. Enchiladas. So they sound good to me.
Enchiladas, nice.
I'll
CT Cards is saying pizza. What's everybody else doing for dinner? I actually had pizza earlier today, and I'm still hungry. It's crazy. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You guys have some good pizza places out there in Colorado?
There is a couple of good New York style pizza places that I was told, hey, go here. They do a good job. And yes, so there's a couple of places.
Gotta have that New York pizza.
Yeah. Because when I moved out here, I was like, man, this sucks. I was like, it's all this chain crap. But whatever.
You ever have the pizza when you were in New York? Did you ever have the pizza like from the bakery, where it's just the sauce and the bread? You ever have those like the squared? I remember I'm from Rhode Island, so we used to have places that had that too. Just you get it at the bakery, and it was basically just sauce and I don't think there was cheese. I don't know, maybe a little cheese, but it was just I just remember just sauce and bread, and I was like, yeah, this is good.
Well, at least in the Italian bakeries, I just used to go get cannolis, man. That was my thing, bro. But let's see, toasted pita, tomato salad with feta, chicken cutlets. Oh, nosebleed.
Oh yeah.
Hello. That's awesome.
Who knows about the cutlets?
Yeah. Magic number for division is 14. The clinch playoffs is 7. This is true. Need these boys to protect the house and take 3 out of 4 in this series. Let's go. Oh, David Contreras is having a calzone.
Oh, hey, I haven't had one of those in a long time. Wow.
Yeah. Calzone. That's right, man. But love a good calzone.
What was the other ones? What's the other ones that the cannoli, not the cannoli. What's the other? It's the other dish.
Cannolis. There's
the cheese in the middle. They're big shells with the cheese. I can't believe I can't remember. It'll come to me.
Well, this guy's John says tiramisu, stromboli.
Stromboli, okay.
Are you having a stromboli, Erica? Is that what you're having? Ravioli?
No, not ravioli.
Stuffed shells.
Stuffed shells. No, it's not stuffed shells. It's not tortellini. What the heck? It's with the.
Is it a pastry or dessert?
No, it's not dessert. It's a pasta. It's a pasta. The big shells with the cheese in it. The feta. It's not feta cheese. Manicotti. There you go. Nosebleed got it. Manicotti.
Yeah, nosebleed.
That's what you're talking about. Hey,
Manicotti. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Good job.
Good stuff.
Player of the game, nosebleed section.
Yeah. Nosebleed is definitely he's a subscriber of the Yeah.
Chat MVP. Who's chat MVP?
Chat MVP. I probably Nosebleed because you got it. Yeah.
Erica's up there too. Erica.
Oh, Erica's always up there. That's never an argument, dude. No, Erica is automatically. She is like always the MVP because she comes in firing and just starts like just knocking.
She's got good takes.
Yeah, she's got solid takes, and it's just like people are just like.
I hope you're at home typing, not in traffic or whatever. I don't know where you're at now. She's in traffic on her driveway or apartment.
Well, hopefully on a balcony or something. If she has a balcony, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
so, what's for dinner for you? What's your dinner?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna think about it.
Protein shake.
A protein shake. I actually don't do protein shakes. I used to once upon a time. Wait, are you really on your balcony for real?
Really?
That was a joke. I'm not a tofu guy. No.
Soy riso?
Oh, Thursday night football, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dolphins Bills.
Who do you got winning that game?
I'm gonna go Dolphins. I don't like the Bills. I like Tua. I like Tyreek Hill. I like the high-powered offense over there. I know the Bills have some guys too, but I'm going for Dolphins.
Yeah, I think and Matthews.
Plus, I got Tua on my fantasy team.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Nosebleed's saying Bills. Matthew's saying Dolphins. I actually got the Bills winning tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, and Erica's saying hopefully the Bills.
What do you got?
Yeah, I actually have Buffalo winning tonight. So
I think the over-under should be a good game. And I think that's what Matthew's right on it, 48.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a 31-17 score. CT Cards is saying Bills. Seems like the chat is saying Bills. But yeah, that's a good Thursday night game. Two rivals.
Really good. Really good game.
And I think your boys won on Sunday, right? They beat the Falcons.
Steelers did, 6 field goals, which I caught the second half. I didn't see the first half. So, Fields looked okay. He did enough to win. I'm not a big fan of their offense right now because they need some receivers. But I'll tell you what, that defense is suffocating. TJ Watt, he's ridiculous.
He is ridiculous.
He was in the backfield all game long. And I think Kirk Cousins had nightmares of TJ Watt swiping the ball and sacking his ass. But we won. A win's a win. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Just need to improve. Just got to get when they play, Atlanta's not a great team. So when they have to play like KC or the Ravens or someone like that, they better step it up. Their offense needs to, but I'll take it.
Yeah, the Giants, they got crapped on by the Vikings, which I'm not surprised. I don't have any expectations for the Giants.
Awful.
So again, it goes back to
I feel bad for Giants fans.
Yeah.
My dad's a Giants fan.
Yeah. But I know they're playing the Commanders on Sunday, so we'll see how that plays out. If they lose, I wouldn't be surprised. Who are your boys playing?
Steelers are going to Denver in your neighborhood.
Oh, okay. They're coming here.
So you're going to see some terrible towels and all around your. How close are you to Denver?
I'm like just 20 minutes north of Denver.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
There might be some people knocking on your door trying to stay on your couch. Some terrible towels and some. So.
Yeah, good luck because my house is going to be set up like Kevin.
I heard you didn't want anybody staying over your house.
Nah, bro. Anybody sneaks in my house, they're in for some.
Why was everybody trying to stay at your house? What was going on?
I have no idea, but my house is going to be set up with booby traps. So anybody tries to enter in, good luck.
Exactly.
you're getting punched and kicked everywhere. Not by me, but so the Steelers actually they're my second favorite team.
Okay.
Because of the fact that I was growing up watching the Giants, but then when they used to televise a lot of the Steelers games when I was growing up too. Mm-hmm. So I ended up watching the Steelers. So I just ended up watching them.
And they were good. When Roethlisberger was there, I mean, they were game of the week.
This is way before Roethlisberger.
Even before that, Neil O'Donnell
I was a kid at the time, man. So I was young.
Well, you didn't grow up with. I grew up with Terry Bradshaw, so you weren't
definitely not then. That time. Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't there for that.
Some of those teams weren't good. They didn't get really good until. Then they had Cordell Stewart too. Cordell Stewart, Neil O'Donnell. That was like early 90s, and then when Roethlisberger came in about 90. I want to say 97,
Roethlisberger
98.
came in like 04. Ben Roethlisberger.
No, I think it was a little earlier than that.
No, didn't Ben Roethlisberger get drafted at the same time as Eli and
You're right. Yeah, maybe it was 04. Yeah. Because I know the Steelers made
because they did go to the Super Bowl. They ended up beating the Seahawks.
08. Yeah, 08, I think they won the Super Bowl.
And they beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl. They also beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl because I know Roethlisberger got 2.
Yeah, that was the one before. So it was, I think, 04 then. I think it was his rookie season he won the Super Bowl.
No. 04 was
the year after that?
Yeah, 04 was.
Now you got me wondering what. Come on.
No, go for it. I'm pretty sure 04 was the Patriots because they were, that was during that Tom Brady era.
Yeah, I think it was I know they won in 08, 09.
And now we're talking football.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, it's all good.
It was 06. February they won 21-10 over Seattle. 2006. Right.
Yes.
And then February 2009 they beat the Cardinals. So
yes.
Yeah, so it was probably his second
it was like his second or third year.
Second full season. Third.
Yeah, and Raziel is right. 05, that was Jerome Bettis' last year. Because Bettis retired after that.
He won it for Bettis. He did.
No.
If you remember the playoff game, Jerome Bettis was in Detroit. I think it was not that they weren't playing Detroit. Was that the Super Bowl? No, they were playing the Colts.
Yeah.
And they were just all they had to do was kneel the ball, and he went and he tried to dive in the end zone, fumbled it, and Roethlisberger had to catch up to whoever picked it up and save the game because they held on defense and the kicker missed the field goal. So yeah, that was. But he won it for. He told Jerome Bettis he's going to win it for him. He did. Yeah,
no doubt, no doubt.
Good. Those were the good years.
Those were some amazing
rebuilding a little bit.
So yeah, that I do root for the Broncos because I live here and I've been to a couple of their games here. Broncos games are actually exciting. They're fun. Their fans are
they have a good fan base.
They have a great fan base. The
rookie
stadium
quarterback,
Rookie quarterback. Yeah, they got a rookie quarterback right now.
He looks pretty good. I mean, they didn't win their first game, but yeah, he's better than Russell Wilson. I hope he doesn't play. We got Russell Wilson, and I know he doesn't look good. He doesn't look good.
I know. When he got traded to the Steelers, I was like, I wonder how TC feels about this because I know he's a big Steelers guy. So, but
for the money, I was like, okay, let's see what he's got. But when they got Justin Fields, I was like, okay, that gives us at least an option because, I mean, he didn't have a bad season last year. Russell Wilson wasn't bad, but he is getting old. So, I mean,
he's up there in age.
We need to get younger. We need to get younger guys. So. Justin Fields is what, 26, 25, 26. So, I mean, if they end up, keeping him or, drafting somebody else, we'll see. At least having Fields there, it doesn't. If it was just Russell Wilson, I'd be a little more concerned. I'm like, oh God,
for sure. So. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but we'll see what happens with tonight's game as the Yankees play against the Red Sox. I'll probably just start wrapping it up here so I could get the play-by-play going here momentarily.
Oh, doing play-by-play. That's great. Awesome.
Yeah. So I know you're going to be hanging out with the fam tonight, eating some.
Yeah, we got to. We're going to go over there. So or else I'd love to do it.
You're good, bro. And then maybe the next time I do it again.
Yeah,
have you fun. So for sure. But any final words there, TC?
Final words. Just once again, appreciate being able to jump on here, NFE, and appreciate all the guys in the chat, girls, nice comments, all the concerns, prayers. It's a great family. I love what you got here, and it's great that you keep it up. And I always try to tune in if I'm not at least live. I try to tune in and say hi and enjoy the party you guys have. But for the Yankees, let's just go out and win. Let's take it to the Red Sox. Let's show everybody that we're ready for the postseason and not just have an off game. We gotta keep it rolling. We gotta win. We got to win like 7 out of 8, 8 out of 10, something like that. We can't just win 1, lose 2, win 1, lose 1. We got to get it rolling. We got to get a streak going. Got to get hot. Get that offense hot. Tighten up the defense, and hope Nestor pitches a good game. So that's all I got.
No doubt. Appreciate you. Yeah, and TC always, man. You already know, bro. Like you're always welcome. So at any given moment, like at any given time, if you text me and be like, "Hey, can I jump on?" Dude, it's most times, like 99% of the time, it's always a yes. 99% of the time. So
appreciate it.
You already know, bro. You already know, man. I've known you for a little bit now, and you're good. Yeah. You're a good dude, bro. I got nothing. Never have anything.
I hope so. I hope there's nothing that you.
No. Or else you wouldn't be up here, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm a good dude. I am a good dude.
Yeah, no, you are. You're a good dude. I got no problems here, man. All love. But let's hope for a Yankees win. Let's hope they can open up this series with a win. It'd be nice. Hopefully they get this win. Let's hope for a good performance by Nestor. Bats gotta do their thing. They gotta show up. But it's gonna be a tough series. It's Boston. But Ken is just saying you're a Steelers fan. That's the only bad thing. I mean,
okay.
I don't really.
It's a different sport. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah,
it's all good. We all have different football teams.
Yeah, this is true. But folks in the chat, thank you for tuning in. TC, thanks for joining, man. Always a pleasure to have you. Love having you on. You already know that, bro. But appreciate everybody coming on. I'll see you all in 10 minutes for the play-by-play. So I'm going to call tonight's game with Ken, and we're going to call tonight's game. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hope to see all of you there. As always, please like, please subscribe, share this channel out. We are on the road to 1,000, folks, on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So love to get there by the end of the season, when the season ends. So thank you all for coming on. I'll see you all in 10 minutes. Let's go Yankees. We out.